What's up, folks? I'm back. It's episode 2 of Random Review. So you want to be a YouTuber? You want to be a vlogger? You're going to need a camera. I got 3. Let's go through them. As I was planning to do a YouTube channel, I started looking at cameras because obviously you need that to make YouTube videos, unless you're going to be making those sweet graphic music videos that are out there. Being that it was 2020 and, things were rough, I was on a bit of a budget, so I decided to go through Amazon and start doing some window shopping. Today we're going to cover 3 different cameras at 3 different price ranges, and I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Starting us off in the low price range is, it was $49.99, and this is the VanTop Moment 3. Now, like I said, I was on a budget, so it's clearly a GoPro knockoff that I've seen a lot of vloggers slash YouTubers use for kind of out in the field stuff away from their desk. And I wanted to really give it a try. It had great ratings. I saw that it shot in 4K, which was also a really good thing. And then once I got it and started playing with it and reading about it, I saw that it shoots in 2.7K, 1080p, and 720p, all respectively with different frames per second. Like I said, GoPro knockoff, so when you get it, you get the hard case and you get several GoPro compatible accessories like the you get a waterproof case, you get a like a pipe mount, and then 2 batteries, the battery charger, the cable, but not the wall adapters. So I'm guessing everybody has 1,000 of those in their trunk drawer anyway, so not a big deal there. The bad, the sound. If you guys haven't watched my Navigate the Nation, the first episode about Las Vegas, a lot of that was shot on one of these, and the mic is terrible, is very terrible. Yes, there was a lot of wind that day, but I also had to do a lot of different mixing in order to get the sound that I got, and if you guys watched it, it's still not that great. Now, it does come Bluetooth and Wi-Fi compatible, so you can use your phone as a viewfinder if you're going to put it on a selfie stick. I got an accessory kit when I bought these 2 with it that was from a different company. It was like a 67-piece accessory kit that came with the extendable selfie stick, and it also had the screw-on mount, so you could actually just put your phone right on the selfie stick. At the price point, I really don't think you can beat it. Unless you're looking for that quality sound, and if you're looking for that quality sound, you're gonna have to jump up in the price point anyway. Moving on, this guy. This doesn't even have a brand. This is on Amazon it's just listed as a professional vlogging camera, I think mainly because of that right there. It does shoot in 2.7K, which is great until you get to the ugly part of this camera, which is why I'm not going to say a whole lot about it. It shoots in AVI. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if you're just getting your start, you can't really afford super expensive editing equipment. And since I'm doing my own editing, I'm using DaVinci Resolve 17, and DaVinci Resolve 17 does not accept AVI. And if you don't know anything about video format, AVI is pretty old, so it wasn't really that big of a surprise that Resolve doesn't accept AVI. The bad part about this, or the really bad part about this, is that the page for this on Amazon advertised it as shooting in .mov, which is pretty common. I think a lot of stuff that gets uploaded to YouTube is either I guess QuickTime or MP4 or .mov. But at least if this did shoot in MOV, I could have used the footage that I shot on it for the Las Vegas episode of Navigate the Nation. But I couldn't, because I couldn't get any of them onto into the editing software. The other cool thing about this is that it does accept a lens. So if you're just looking for a light, really good camera, like it takes great pictures. But if you're just looking for a light camera, you can get a wide angle lens and put it in here. I found one on Amazon for around $30. So all in on this camera, I think I'm at $130. This was a $99 camera. There weren't any refurbished available when I was looking, but the reviews were outstanding for it, so I just kind of trusted what other people said and got it, only to find out that it doesn't shoot in an agreeable format. So there's that. It does pictures and video. On to the meat. This is the Sony HDRAS50, and I am very impressed with it. If you've been watching any of my videos recently, all of those videos have been shot on this guy, and I am very pleased with it. Now, before I talk about any of the specifications on this camera, I'm going to talk about viewfinding with this. There is an option to buy a live viewfinder, which looks kind of like a giant smartwatch that you can just wear and connect to the camera and see what it's doing and when it's doing it. It has been a little bit of an issue to kind of figure out where I'm shooting, what I'm shooting, and how I'm shooting with this, because I can't really see it until I get to editing. It does say in the manual that there is a mobile app that you can connect it to via Bluetooth, but I've been trying and I can't get the app to work. Maybe it needs to be updated. I've put in support tickets and tried a couple different emails for different accounts, but nothing's working right now. That being said, this is still a really awesome little camera. So first thing we're going to talk about with this is that it shoots 6 different shooting modes. Now you have the 3 kind of standard video modes: high end, low end, and then some stills. But then you also get 1080 by 60p, which is pretty great for an action cam. You know, it doesn't have the GoPro model of the action cam, but it still has the mount, so you can put it on a lot of the accessories, wear it if you need to wear it, mount it to a helmet, or to a piece of equipment if need be. Next, it's the Zeiss lens. I couldn't actually find what degree this lens is, but it is a wide angle lens, and it's by Zeiss. I've been getting a lot of great picture out of it, so I'm really pleased with how it's working. It also has Steady Shot by Sony, so it has image stabilization already built in, which is a really great thing if you guys are doing anything with GoPros or even drones or anything like that. You know, having the stabilization inside the camera helps so much, especially when you get to the editing stage. You know, a lot of those, depending on your computing power, you know, just doing the stabilization can really take a lot of time. My favorite feature. Can you read that right in the front here? All right, you probably can. It records in stereo. So not only is it a better mic than the other action cam, it records in stereo. If you didn't see my episode of the first episode of At the Vice, where I was going through the tools that you guys need if you own a home or you're just an adult, there are tools that you should have. There's some weird sound stuff that happens in there, specifically a loop that happens, I think, at around 12 minutes. And that is due to me having to switch the sound inside Resolve into stereo, because the camera that I was shooting on only recorded in mono, which was really annoying and took me a lot of time to try and fix. If I had to rate them, I'm going to give this guy, the Sony HDRAS50, 4 out of 5 stars. The NoBrand 2.7K vlogger camera, 1, maybe 2, 1.5. And the VanTop Moment 3. Now I actually give this 3 stars. This is a great little action cam, especially if you're just looking for something cheap that you can tool around with, maybe put it on your bicycle or take skiing. Now that we have them, we're going to take VanTop and we're going to take Sony and we're going to go drive around so you guys can kind of see what these look like. All right. So that's it. Overall, the Sony, awesome. Really awesome. Great little find. I didn't mention it earlier. This retails at $198.99. I found it used for 146 something. So quite a bit of a discount there. Really great. If you guys are looking into these, I suggest starting with the Sony HDRAS50. All right. If you guys enjoyed this video, try to give me those clicks, the likes, the subscribes, smash them, ring the bell, hit it like a gong, hit it like a gong. Anyway, cheers and stay healthy.